Welcome to Philipsburg. Population 880, a silver mining boom peak town throughout the 1900s and now a popular tourist destination here in rural Montana. Silver was discovered here in the 1860s. Philipsburg was named after Philip, the first mining engineer here who set up the first silver mine that made this prominent town. It was said to be growing at one house per a day until the silver crash. Behind me are two fine establishments in Philipsburg, back in their heyday in the 1890s, some of the finest hotels. This used to have a sampling room where salesmen would show their wares on the second floor and you could sample different wares to see what was for sale. And this used to connect to the Kaiser House over here, a very popular poker den where you could get a sirloin steak for 35 cents. A dozen oysters would set you back 75 cents and a T-bone steak 50 cents. All meals came with tea or coffee, a bread butter roll, potatoes and 2 eggs, and done any style. I'm at the top of the street here in Philipsburg. Behind me is the rooming boarding houses that they used to offer for the miners in the Silvertown boom at its height. And behind that is the amazing bakery, which used to be a basketball court on the second floor in 1903. It was known for having one of the greatest dance floors, wooden dance floors, and they would put the meals on planks of wood between sawhorses and pop the kids under those tables for a nap while they danced the night away. Built in 1896, behind me is the oldest operating jail in Montana. It's still running today with some inmates inside. Those drugstores sold the first gasoline in town. They would hand pump it from barrels out the front. Pretty incredible architecture is the two banks in town. Behind me, this has a vault in the basement consisting of granite, and the Sayers building across the road was also a bank, now a collection of different shops. Both are run as two breweries today. The love of rock hounding or fossicking has never stopped, and there's two places in town where you can find gems already cut and ready for you, or you can have a little fossick in town 9 to 5 every day. I'm outside Lee's Chinese restaurant. In the heyday of the silver mining town, it catered a lot to the Chinese community that also came here and faced some pretty harsh conditions, as you can imagine. Welcome to the Sweet Palace. This is an amazing candy store in this town. Bushy, simply grab a packet, grab a shovel, and take as much candy as you want. And as you'd expect, good chocolate, found anywhere in the world, made in Australia. Behind me you can meet saucy candy being made the old-fashioned way, taffy by hand. We're gonna try the lemonade taffy made fresh here. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's some proper taffy. All the jelly bean flavors. And my favorite flavor, maple syrup and pancakes. This two-story masonry theater was constructed in 1891. In the bottom it had areas for artists and traveling show people, and it even had a magician's trapdoor that came out through the middle of the stage. This is the canvas painted from 1890s. Yeah, that's the same. Really get an appreciation for these towns. You know, 800 residents, probably about 500 who are taxpayers. There's not a lot of money coming in, yet they volunteer, put their time together to even build these theaters and ice rinks behind me, just volunteering their time. That's the sense of community that makes these towns, particularly in these mining booms and busts. This is what keeps places like this going, the people. Cheers, bushies. Enjoying a local amber ale.